I think we're going to win. I think we're going to win big.
I wouldn't count on that. The Economist just gives Trump a 5% chance. Nate Silver's FiveThirtyEight, which came closest to predicting Trump's last win, gives him just a 12% chance. Biden gets 87%.
Come on, man.
But wait, the most reliable predictors, people who bet on politics, people who put their own money where their mouths are, they give Trump a much better chance, 35%. That's according to electionbettingodds.com, a website we created that tracks betting sites around the world. That looks like a giant lead for Biden, but it's really not. 35% means Trump is likely to win a third of the time. And the bettors were wrong last election.
Let's build a better tomorrow for our beloved children.
Tuesday before Election Day, Hillary was at 75%. On election night, the betting began reversing before 9 p.m. While on TV, they were still saying things like,
Hillary Clinton has taken the lead. She has 68 electoral votes.
Has a greater chance of getting into office than Donald Trump.
It looks like Donald Trump is more likely than not to lose.
Only hours after the betting had switched did they finally realize
Donald Trump wins the presidency.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
bettors were also wrong about Brexit.
Deciding to leave the European Union.
But Brexit and Trump's victory were exceptions. The bettors are usually right. Over time, betting has been a better predictor than polls, pundits, statistical models, and everything else. ElectionBettingOdds.com has tracked hundreds of races. It does turn out that when bettors think a candidate has a 37% chance, those candidates do win roughly 37% of the time. Still, most media still rely on polls and expert prediction models, like the Princeton Election Consortium, which now says Biden's a 98% favorite. Really? 4 years ago, Princeton had Clinton at 99%. The New York Times model gave Clinton 85%. Daily Kos 92, Huffington Post 98. All three stopped operating after those embarrassments. Bettors do better than models and polls because bettors consider things models often miss. For example, will many mail-in ballots not get counted? In the New York State primary this year, 20% were disqualified. Did polls miss certain groups of voters? In 2016, they overlooked people without college degrees. And of course, some voters just don't tell poll takers the truth.
4 years ago, we weren't discouraged because if we would have believed the polls, nobody would have voted.
Who knows what mistakes pollsters are making now?
That's a solid national lead for Joe Biden.
That's why I'll trust the people who bet. But if you think these odds are wrong, don't complain to me. You can put your money where your mouth is. If you're right, you'll make money. Unfortunately, short-sighted American politicians banned most gambling. While some states recently relaxed rules for casinos and sports betting, betting on elections is still illegal in America. With one practical exception, predictit.org. Regulators allow Americans to make bets of up to $850 at this site. And there are all kinds of wagers you can make if you think you're smarter than the experts. Here's your chance to show it.
It literally pays to be right.
Last election, these people had a betting party in this bar.
He was at 23 earlier today.
We get traders who are tweeting back and forth about who's making the most money.
I'm a junkie, political junkie, so I love it.
So if you think Trump will win or you think Biden's odds are better than this, you can try to make money. You can also bet on who will control Congress. Right now, bettors predict that Democrats will retake the Senate. If that happens, Democrats would have the power to pack the Supreme Court, pass a Green New Deal,
100% renewable energy,
add lots of regulations,
get rid of the filibuster,
and pass their entire agenda.
Everything is on the table.
As a libertarian, that sure scares me. I hope you like these videos. They're free, but they're not cheap. So please help us make more. Click that button.